right. Hello, everyone. Captain Tony Scarpino here, and I am here with some special guests. First of all, we have our Command Sark here with us, Elyse Hamill, and she's been on board for a few months now, and she's been doing a great job for us. And we also have one of our unit victim advocates here, AM1 Davis. Him and I go way back. We were in the command back in our Jacksonville's days, and he's a great unit victim advocate for us here on NAS JRB New Orleans, and it's great to have you guys. Thank you so much for coming. So we have Sexual Assault Awareness and Prevention Month coming up in a couple weeks in April, and it goes on throughout the entire month of April, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and we want to make it a big deal because we want to create and sustain awareness of this horrible issue going on throughout the country, and in particular throughout the military when it comes to the atrocities of sexual assault. So we really want to bring awareness, and that's what the month of April's for. And so we have some great people here who are going to make sure that we do continue to bring that awareness coming up. And without any further ado, Elyse, tell us a little bit about the events going on in April.
Yes, sir. We have quite a few events going on for the month of April. We're going to be kicking off the Awareness Month on April the 1st at 9 a.m. here at Building 46 by doing a ribbon tying event where our triad will be present for that ribbon tying as well as a proclamation signing, and we'll have our victim advocates and a lot of leadership present to be able to kick off that month. It's actually really cool because one of the things that we'll be doing is doing the ribbon tying at the same time at all installations across Navy Region Southeast in order to raise awareness and say, hey, you know, this is a big deal.
It's a big deal, right?
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
right. That's awesome.
We'll also be doing a lot of different events throughout the command. So every tenant command will be doing their own thing. Some commands will be doing burger burns to raise awareness throughout. Some of them will be decorating T-shirts and hanging them amongst their workspaces. We'll be doing a chalk the walk contest, kickball tournaments, anything that we can do to raise awareness and let people know how important this issue is.
That's awesome. That's great. So AM1, how did you become a unit victim advocate? Give us a story.
Becoming a unit victim advocate, I had to learn the word humility. Being humble and being able to have that presence, calmness, to look at your victims and understand the feelings that they're going through, the heartaches, the trials, everything, and having that connection and bond to relieve their pain and give them those resources to ease their minds and go forth is been amazing.
Right, and it's funny because you always, when you think of sexual assaults and so you think women, but there's men involved in this too, and it's one of the things that are, it's from what I understand, it's very underreported. Okay, so as far as that is, do you find that to be an issue as far as?
I do. According to the RAINN system, which is the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, 1 in 33 men report sexual assault. 1 in 10 rape cases involves men.
Wow.
So the more men that come forward, it's going to ease, I think, relieve their pain that they're holding inside.
Wow.
Have an opportunity to reach out to our victim advocates, the SARC, their POCs, we're there for resources.
That's great. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. So now, who qualifies for SAPR services? How does that whole thing work?
Yeah, in order to qualify for full SAPR services, you have to be an active duty service member or an adult dependent, anyone over the age of 18. If it's someone under the age of 18 who needs services, that would actually be the Family Advocacy Program. Our reservists actually qualify as well, and they're adult dependents. One of the areas that we want to make sure people know is people who are, if you're a spouse of a service member, you do qualify.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that people know that because a lot of times our spouse network is not familiar with our services and resources available to them.
Okay.
So we will provide that to them. However, if someone is sexually assaulted and let's say they're a civilian with non-DOD affiliation, so if they're a contractor or if they're a retiree and they don't qualify for full SAPR services, if someone needs any type of support, no matter what time of day it is, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or during the day and they call our 24/7 helpline or the DOD Safe helpline, they're going to get a victim advocate and we're going to provide immediate crisis intervention services to them. In our opinion, we are not going to allow anyone to go without any type of support until we do what we call a warm handoff to the civilian population.
Okay, wow, that's great. That's great. You know, I will say that from my time being here on this base, I can tell that our sapper services in particular, they're so on point. I mean, you talk about professionalism, and everyone, all of our unit advocates for our SARC, very professional. They take their job very, very seriously because it is such a serious issue. And we're so blessed and pleased to have all of you guys who are involved in this, and to help rid of this problem that's going on throughout the country and throughout our military, because it's an issue that we definitely need to tackle head on. And you guys are doing a phenomenal job with that. So thank you so much. All right, and if you could just tell everybody, you know, if you already mentioned a little bit, but just to recap, you know, how do people get in touch with you all, whether it's at the unit level or the
Absolutely. Yeah,
recap on that.
you can get in contact with us in many different ways. We do have a 3-tier reporting system, so you can contact me as your installation SARC no matter what time of day it is. You can contact our civilian victim advocate or a unit victim advocate through the command or through the DoD Safe Helpline. Doesn't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, we'll provide accompaniment services to anyone who needs it and make sure that we're there for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Great
Thanks,
job. And we will see you all later. Take care.